guys, and welcome to Rufus and Doofus. Chico and Rufus here today. Hey Rufus, hey, what are you doing, buddy? A little morning stretch, looking out the window. Alrighty. Well, it's day 2 of our trip to Quartzsite, and we're in a nice, comfortable rest area right now, and I wanted to get out of here at sunrise, but 2 things happened. One was I overslept, and the other one was that it's foggy out. So it's clearing up a bit now, and it's about 8 o'clock where I am. So we're gonna get on the road. All right, enough of me yapping. Say goodbye, Rope. What are you doing, buddy? Say goodbye. All righty, here we go. Well, as you can see, it's a very dreary day today, but that's okay because it's easy on the eyes and it keeps the rig cool. It's nice and cool out. I actually have a little long sleeve jacket on, made out of, I don't know what, but just enough to keep the chill off. And I've actually got the defroster on just to keep a little heat on the windshield. And it's a great day for traveling. Nice and cool, as I said. The engine's running cool. Guz is running great. Tires are probably running nice and cool because it's a little wet and a little cold out. That's about it for now. Dreary out there, not much to see, and you probably don't want to hear me yapping. So I'm going to get off for 100 miles or so. If I see something, I'll turn the camera on. Bye-bye. Well, the fog is cleared up a little bit. We opened up into this beautiful looking area here. Very nice scenery ahead, so I figured I'd share it with you. We're back into a hilly area here. It was flat for quite a while. Well, I don't know if you can see it, but there's some mountains around here. There's a mountain range to the right, directly ahead, one to the left. They look really nice. Wonder if I got to go over them or in between them. That'll be interesting, right? Well, we'll find out shortly. See you in a bit. Well, we're near Van Horn here, and you can see it's a lot different. The terrain is very different, and we're definitely heading towards those mountains. Like I say, I wonder if we're going over them, around them, or what. Well, I hope we're going around them. Very interesting. Well, I gotta tell you, it's really pretty right here. Very interesting, very nice, very different landscape than before. And we just entered into the mountain time zone. Well, there's a beautiful skyline to have around the city. We're heading west, and that's just a gorgeous skyline here. Beautiful. Yeah. Just wanted to share that with you. The sun is nice and bright now. Just stopped and got gas. Guz is acting up on me. I think from what I'm feeling, I'm almost thinking I have a bad oxygen sensor. But we'll see. We're still, we're doing well though. I don't think we're going to have any major problems, but I'm pretty sure that we might have an oxygen sensor hanging up on me, or acting up, I should say. So, off we go, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Well, we're outside of El Paso now. That was a little white knuckly in there. Construction and stuff. A lot of traffic. So, fortunately, we made it through there. I don't know, maybe it was kind of like 11 o'clock their time, so could have been just business traffic, but I'm glad we're out of there. So we're back on to a nicer road here with no traffic, well, not much anyway, not like before, and some beautiful scenery again. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. have another 77 miles to go before we hit the border, and then we'll be into Arizona. So we're close to getting where we want to be. Total distance to Quartzsite is actually 450 miles from where I am right now. So almost doable if I wanted to keep driving past 5 o'clock into the night. But you know what? I'm going to pull over at 5, take a nice rest this evening, and then continue onward tomorrow. So that's that. I'm sticking to those plans. All right, we'll catch you in a little bit. Well, guys, we just drove by the Continental Divide. me get off. That was very strange. It made me get off, and now it's putting me back on 10. I don't understand that unless I did something wrong when I set it up. But we have to go quite a bit here. I thought that was wrong, but you know, who knows? Well, we're back on 10, and it's not telling me to do anything different, so we're good. Very strange, though. There's a rest area up here that's open. I really don't need to take a rest right now, and Rufus did his business not long ago at their other rest head up here, half a mile.